Stoicism is not just a philosophy. It's a system that gives you armor against chaos, stress, and toxic people. It's the key to living a life without fear, without regret, and without unnecessary emotional turmoil. If you learn these 25 lessons, you will no longer have to waste energy on nonsense. You will become indestructible. Are you ready? 1. You have no control over 99% of things in life. You can't control the weather, other people's opinions, or the past. But you can control your reactions. And that's all that matters. 2. Problems exist only in your head. The event itself is neutral. It is you who decides whether to make it a tragedy or an opportunity for growth. 3. People don't think as much of you as you think. Are you afraid that someone will laugh at your idea? Or what the neighbors will say? Forget it. Everyone is busy with themselves. 4. Expectations are the root of disappointment. Don't expect the world to be fair, that people will be grateful, that everyone will appreciate your efforts. Just do what you have to do and don't expect anything in return. 5. Success is not an accident, but a discipline. Great people are not born great. They become them through daily work on themselves. 6. Anger is a weakness, not a strength. People who are angry are slaves to their emotions. Self-control is the true strength. 7. Don't waste time arguing. Marcus Aurelius said, if someone is wrong, it is their problem, not yours. You don't have to prove yourself to everyone. 8. Your emotions are your responsibility. No one can make you feel angry or offended. You are the one who chooses your reaction. 9. Don't cling to the past. You cannot change what has already happened, but you can change your attitude toward it. 10. Every day can be your last. The Stoics practiced memento mori, remember the death. It's not depression, it's a reminder to live a meaningful life. 11. Life is unfair, accept it. It is not meant to be fair. But you can become stronger and learn to live in any conditions. 12. Material things are a trap. The more you have, the more you are afraid of losing it. True freedom is when you are not afraid of losing anything. 13. You are not the center of the universe. People do not have to meet your expectations. The world does not revolve around you. 14. Learn to say no. Other people's problems are not your problems. Other people's expectations are not your obligation. 15. Actions are more important than words. Do not believe promises. Look at actions. This applies to you and others. 16. The less you need, the freer you become. Minimalism is not about giving up everything, but about getting rid of excess. 17. There is no easy way. If you want to achieve something, forget about shortcuts. Everything takes time and effort. 18. Suffering is a part of life. Do not run away from pain, but use it as fuel for growth. 19. Fear not death, but a life without meaning. When you die, you will not regret that you did not earn enough. You will regret that you didn't live enough. 20. You are not a victim. Don't look for excuses. You always have a choice, even in the worst situation. 21. Don't respond to provocations. People who annoy you want your reaction. Don't give them that pleasure. 22. Everything is temporary. Both problems and happiness, everything passes. Live by accepting it. 23. Friends can be enemies and enemies can be teachers. Do not get attached to images. Everything changes. 24. True freedom is control over yourself. You become free when you stop being a slave to your desires, emotions, and other people's opinions. 25. Life is a game. Learn to play it right. Don't take life too seriously. Think strategically. Act in cold blood. Win beautifully. Stoicism in action. How do I apply these lessons right now? Okay, you've read these 25 lessons. But what's next? How do you make sure they don't just remain words? Implementing Stoicism is not an overnight change, but a process. But you can start today. Here are 5 practical steps that will help you put this knowledge into practice. 1. Start the day with the question, what is up to me? A Stoic does not waste energy on things he cannot change. So every morning, before you pick up the phone or open the news, ask yourself, what can I control today? Where can I make a difference? What can I do better? This will help you focus only on what really makes sense. 2. Learn to accept difficulties calmly. The next time something goes wrong, stop and think. Is this a problem or just a challenge? How would Marcus Aurelius react to this? Will it matter in 5 years? Instead of being nervous about something stupid, use it as an opportunity to become stronger. 3. Practice memento mori, remember the death. It may seem like a strange piece of advice, but it works. Ask yourself, what if today is my last day? Am I spending time on what is really important? Am I living in a way that I won't regret? This thought instantly removes everything unnecessary. 4. Give up unnecessary emotions. Imagine that someone is trying to offend, provoke, or hurt you. A Stoic reaction. Do not react. Smile and pass by. Ask a question, will this change something in my life? 90% of conflicts dissolve if you don't give them energy. 5. End the day by analyzing your actions. Before going to bed, ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where could I have acted more wisely? What would a Stoic do in my place? This will help you become a better version of yourself every day. Stoicism is not just knowledge. It is an action. You can make a choice right now. Read this text and forget about it. Or start living the way real Stoics live, without fear, without regret, without unnecessary emotions. You know the right answer. Now it's time to act.